The only man that is a stakeholder as a priest, people is giving back to the society. He has an infrastructure. He employed the youth that is up to 30,000. He always paid them every 2 weeks. Go and check your record. The only man that will come to an annexation or the whole hospital and clear bills, millions in a month. And when I mean millions, millions in dollars. The only man, whenever he roars from the sanctuary, God honors his voice. The only man that have Davidic anointing, that have Elijah anointing, that have Elisha anointing. The only man that have the prophet of old's anointing. It is true that the prophet is not reckoned in his own homeland. The mother church don't know what they have. The only man from his childhood, he has been melting for others. The only man that came out as the only child and become priest. He is the second man from Ejike that become a priest after the first priest. The only man yawa no nwunye wegu arụsị na agbara ya ọsọ. Ụka ji ya eje agha. The only man that will build house for you, give you shelter. God has used him to raise the dead countless times. God has used him, the blind, the lame to walk. Don't forget that miracle is a brother to sister testimony. God has vindicated him. He remained original. The only man that his prophecy will always come to pass. The only man that fought Chimaroke decided to ward him. Even most of the guys Chimaroke used, those courtesan, Ayes and Tutu, later confess. The only man of God that went to court after spiritual battle and physical battle with the governor of Enugu State. The only man that watched Chimaroke, then Chimaroke, during the times of this persecution, during the times of this anarchy, Chimaroke was getting it hot. Chimaroke was going from EFCC to court. Chimaroke, his body was deteriorating from EFCC to courts, from hospital to EFCC. Then the bishop have to order him to celebrate a mass of forgiveness for him. The only man got always yoku. If you like, give him 100 million naira now. And if the spirit led him to collect that money, he will collect it. If the spirit led him not to collect the money, he will not collect it. Despite he will give it back to the society. And not only that, even if you give him this money and you commit offense today, he will look into your eye and tell you he is unbribable. It is not all mouth the politician can put. The only man that tell the sitting president, let your office another take. After telling Goodluck Jonathan, remove Jaga, come. There is this message I'm getting. But whenever he call, it was a pastor that will receive call. Mbaka, they are using Mbaka to do caricature. Then the voice roared on the sanctuary. What does it tell you? The voice roared on the sanctuary. That was that message. Goodluck Jonathan, let another take. And it came to pass. The only man that stood firm again and tell Buhari that he prophesied to come to seats. Buhari, you are not doing well. The only man that flew down to Abuja when Obasanjo sees Ibeto's goods and tell Obasanjo to release Ibeto's goods. Don't remember that Mbaka to where Biowa. Oburundocha, by now, they will know how to be celebrating this man. It's not all about him taking glory. The glory will go to God. But let us value what God has given to us. The only man that he might have 3 billion naira now in his accounts, go there under 3 minutes. He has used it for charity. he will buy keke, buy shuttle bus, buy okada, and settle the youth, go and work free of charge. Go to the multiple savers and see what Mbaka is doing based on scholarship. He doesn't segregate interdenomination, whether you be Muslim, whether you be Hausa, whether you be Igbo, whether you be Yoruba. That have the charity, his hand is like that, like this. Whatever I have belongs whatever I had belongs to God. The only man that have connection of legal team, connection of president and co, but he doesn't use them. The only man that tell you that it is God that will order your step. You don't need security. Why will a man of God will be going on entourage? Why will a man of God will be going on bulletproof if truly God had called you? Men of God should emulate from this man. This man is a celebrated icon in God's vineyard. This is what we need in this nation to fight all these walking Goliaths that are ruling us. Mbaka is blessed with a lot of anointing, but you know what baffles me? Upon all this anointing, he decided to be humble. The only man God leaked the secret of prayer. That was how this PUSH come push until something happened. He is the first person that define it. It's a mystery. The only man that advanced adoration ministry. Mbaka is a grandfather. After the life of Fadededem and Father Njoko, the one that trained him, he modernized adoration ministry. The only man, if he carry you now, that have the angels, or the only man that have small keys, he normally pray with. This man, if you want to become a president now, just visit adoration ground. How God will do it, I don't know. He has that anointing. Catholic Church should better value what they have. Nzi kan kuwe ihe Mbaka. Oh, ihe Chukwu ji Mbaka na-eme mma ka ya from now read tomorrow ga napụta. One love.